everybody. Later and later in the afternoon, I get going. Yeah. Mama Bear, she's a little cranky today. Her knee's not feeling as good as what she was expecting. She said it feels like somebody took a hammer to her knee now. So, but she just went to go get Squirrel. I offered to go get Squirrel to take her to work and didn't get told anything. She grabbed Lily and they left. And I watched Mason. Mom and Dad just come and got Mason. I'm just now leaving the house to go finally start working on my truck. And doctor's office called this morning. I told you guys about that itching and feeling like I got in fiberglass insulation. I've got until Thursday. If it hasn't gotten better by then, I gotta go see him and probably may or may not end up in the hospital. According to him, I'm having an allergic reaction to the Januvia. I ended up having to take a hot scalding shower last night to get it to calm down. And when I was taking the shower, when I was wet, you could see these little red spots just under the skin all over. So, yeah. Sucks when you can't get the proper medicine. But anyway, I'm going to go out. It's 53 degrees, unfortunately, with a wind. It's a south wind, supposed to turn west, and it's supposed to be northwest tomorrow. If I don't get my truck done today, at least then I'd have a windbreak because it's up by the shop. Here in a little bit, tomorrow, I will have the piece of aluminum, a big chunk of aluminum, an 18 by 60 inch piece, a 1/4 inch aluminum to make that bracket for the 72 Chevy. Guess I can make a couple of brackets with that one. Gives me a couple of chances if I goof up making one. So, yeah. So we're going to get out there and get at it. I'm going to get her done. Well, you keep moving, it's not too bad. Just back that out. But some of that dirt side as I pulled it out. Now look at that seal there. Let's see, that's on the bottom side. Let's see what the... Oh, look at that. I got antifreeze from when the heater hose broke. So that's that side. Oh yeah. Oh, look at there. Nice and wet around that one. So definitely new gaskets. And I guess the one thing I don't have is any carb cleaner to clean this up with. Alright, I'll throw the tools back in. Go get some. I got enough time. So I have to. Hopefully, I didn't get the injectors full of dirt. Wash this off. Oh yeah, and that's got full of antifreeze, so hopefully that didn't ruin that because that was unplugged when that broke. So we're going. Holy moly! I just got a learning curve on the 2003 or 2. I put what they called the perma-dry intake gaskets in there from a 2004. And when we looked that up, 2002, 2004 will work. But if you got a T code for 2004 53, you cannot use that intake gasket in the 2002. This perma-dry one that I put in, what the difference is, this one goes down around the bolts and sets there. Then you set the intake on. A friend of mine was here. Thank God he was here, because we had to search for 2 bolts fell out of the intake when I was cleaning it. I got that all cleaned up, got it all back together, and then if it wasn't for him, I would have never got this thing off. We put the release on there, and it wouldn't move, and he finally got it. And I grabbed it with the pliers and it come right off. Went to stick the new one on. Oh no, it's too tight. Or too, it didn't, it was, I thought it was too big, but then it felt too tight, and he reached back there and he wiggled and twisted and it went on and clicked into position. So that's replaced. I know some of you suggested just going and eliminating that and just going on the heater core. Well, I don't like doing that, because if I ever have to work on replacing the hose or whatever, I have broke heater cores trying to get a hose off before. So, and this way I just like keeping stock stuff. I mean, it's worked for all these years. I mean, for 15 years, who knows. But then I started her up and I thought, well, I wasn't running right. It started right up, but it didn't start and run the smoothest. Well, carb clean and Lord knows what else went down there. And the fuel system, I opened that up. I didn't want to unplug all the injectors. I just undid the passenger side. And I was going to pull the fuel rail out with it. Well, I ended up pulling that out to get the intake out. But yeah, buddy was here, and well, he made a quick 20 bucks. But it was worth that to me to have him reach back there and get this off, and then the 2 of us working on it, we got it done faster. The idle is great now. It's back to now when I got the truck, just touched the throttle on gravel, it wants to spin, so I'm going to have to relearn the throttle all over again. And that throttle plate was nasty. I cleaned that. I would have showed you guys, but it's dark. It is, what time? It's 6:08. And when I scanned it, cleared the codes, because it was throwing a lean code. That's how bad the intake gaskets were. Well, yeah, I showed those, yeah. But those gaskets I put in were the $80 intake gaskets. Should never have to replace them again until I rebuild the motor. Then I don't even know if I'd have to replace them then, because they were supposed to be a really good intake gasket. But he just left because he's like, I got a problem. He says, his cousin's truck started up at noon today, and it idled. His other truck, I guess, is being, I don't know. Started it up, I was sitting there running, and then all of a sudden it just died. Now it won't start. He thinks the fuel pump went out. They wanted to borrow my trailer. Well, the trailer's got the frame for the gray truck, and I have the tractor ain't running, so I can't start that to lift that off. Oh yeah, I gotta go stick this in. It's better than nothing. And yeah, it's just, I'm like, okay. So he just grabbed a couple of chain binders and that, and he headed off to go help him haul that truck. Just died. I don't think it's the fuel pump. I think it's something else, but they don't want to take the scanner and scan it to make sure, but at least I got 2 legal vehicles. The Tahoe is legal again. Went and got plates for that today too. Got that plated, so that's legal. Got my truck going. You know, I love that Tahoe. I drove that thing religiously for a long time. Now I've been in my 02. I did not realize how much they moved the windows switches and door handle and all that. I couldn't stand driving the Tahoe. It's like, I gotta bend over to reach that stuff, so. The only thing I didn't get to do to the truck yet is change the oil, which that's okay. I'll change that here in a day or so. Actually, I got to find my engine flush that, because I never used it on the gray truck. I think I got that engine flush. You put it in, run it for 15 minutes. I might actually do that to this truck. And then run the oil for a few days and change it again, just to make sure all that stuff's out. Nope, I did use it. Or did I? I don't remember. Ha! I'll have to look around for it. So, yeah, I'm a little wired. I've been busting my butt today, trying to get stuff done. And like I said, it was a late afternoon to get it done. And thank God I found out I didn't have no carb cleaner or nothing to clean the intake off, and it was dirty. Then I wanted to make sure on those gaskets, and we found that the permit drives woodwork in that. But if it was the intake gaskets for the T VIN, no. So that's okay. Like I said, wanted to show you guys, but it needed done. I missed my truck, so I guess with that, I gotta kill a little time right now, because I might have to make a run later, and well, run to a friend. So I guess tomorrow, depending on the weather, if it's decent, I'm gonna try and get more of that Ford Ranger apart. And if it's not, is I won't have the aluminum for that till tomorrow afternoon. If it's not, then I'm going to start. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if that was my dog or if that was a bobcat. Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't the shop cat. He's over there. I know there's bobcats in the area. Somebody I know just got one the other day in their traps. So, okay. I don't know if you guys heard that on the camera, but yeah, I'm gonna go see what that is. So, all right, see you guys later.